Hi everyone, and welcome to my last fully virtual What I'm Teaching this week. This week we're talking about first grade music lessons for the month of February and March, and we are presenting quarter and eighth note and also talking about jazz. This week will be the last fully virtual, I think, week that I have one of these. Next week I'm going to start with 2 or 3 days of hybrid teaching, and then the other days being fully virtual. So if you are teaching hybrid or virtual, I can help you either way starting next week. So make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss this. I post one every week with lessons. So this week we are talking about first grade, and we are getting started with the song He's Got the Whole World in His Hands. So this is a really cute little spiritual. It just goes, he's got the whole world in his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands. So we learn the song and we do the little actions, and we do a couple of different verses just to kind of get them moving. And then after that, we go through the chant, cobbler, cobbler, mend my shoe. And I have them just keep the steady beat on different places in their bodies. So if you don't know this one, it goes, cobbler, cobbler, mend my shoe. Get it done by 2:30. 2:30 is much too late. Get it done by 8:30. Stitch it up and stitch it down, and I'll give you half a crown. Then comes the fun part. I have the kiddos go and find a shoe or 2 shoes and bring them back, and we're gonna play our rhythms on that. So we keep the beat on our shoe. We either tap them on the table or tap 2 together. And then after that, we remember what rhythm is. And so I show them this little slide that talks about rhythm, and then we do a couple of patterns with iconic notation. So if it has the 1 purple shoe, it's Ta, and if it has the 2 black shoes, it's Titi. And we go through a couple of different ones where they're playing on their shoes, and it's really fun, really fun. I do tell them to not find dirty ones. We go through a couple of different ones depending on how into it the kids are, and then we pull out a book where we do, I tell them we're gonna do even more clapping. We're gonna read a book where we do some clapping. And so this book is called We All Went on Safari. I forgot to bring it home, so I can't show it to you, but I'll pop up a picture so you can see. And before we start, I show them on the map where we're going. So we live in Savannah, Georgia, which is one of the arrows, and we all went on a safari. We all went on safari is from Tunisia, which is that red arrow. So ours is the green and there's the red. And so I show them, and I always have them touch it, and we pretend to fly across to go to our safari. And I really make a big deal. Every time I do a song, I try to show them where it's from so that they get references of like, oh, okay, you know, this is close or this is far, and they just start to like put those pieces together. As we do it for 5 years in a row. And yeah, so then I show them all the different animals we're gonna see on our safari, and we talk about them just so that they're aware. And then we read the book. This book is super cute. It's a counting book, so you see a different amount of animals. So the first time you see 1, and then you see 2, and then it also shows you how to count them in Swahili, which is super cool because I love languages and it's just so much fun. So what I do is I read the page. I have the kids clap for each animal. So like when we had 3 animals, I would point to them and they would clap 1, 2, 3, and then I teach them how to say the number in Swahili. So really quickly, it kind of ties in with all the clapping. And then at the end, I go through, there's one page that has all the numbers, and so we say all the numbers so that they get them in their brains. So that we get them in their brains, and then I tell them we're gonna do one more clapping thing. And I show them a couple of these iconic notation slides that just have TTs with dots and then Tas with lines. And then I play one of them, and I have them vote whether it is the top one or the bottom one. So they just type in the chat or show me on their fingers 1 or 2, which one they think it is. And this gives me just a really quick snapshot over like, okay, you're understanding which one is which, you're understanding, you know, Ta versus Titi, which one's long, which one's short, all of those different things, and you're able to kind of decipher them as well. So it gives me a really quick snapshot. Sometimes I do 1, sometimes I do 3, just depending on how much time we have. And that is it for Monday. On Tuesday, the kids come in and we start with the song Bell Horses. So if you saw my 2nd grade one, we're also doing it in 2nd grade, but it's really fun, so we're doing it here too. So for Bell Horses, we're doing some little actions, so I'll show you how it goes. It goes. Bell horses, what's the time of day? 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, time to away. So I show them the actions. We do the actions and sing the song a couple of times, and then I add in the guessing game part. So what I do is at the end, I'll play my drum, and however many and they have to guess how many times I hit it. So I might hit it 3, maybe 5, and they're like 5, and then I'll tell them, and I'm like, if you got it right, say booyah, and they're like booyah, and it's so cute. Then I switch it to I play a pattern and they play a pattern back, so that we get a little more Ta and Titi practice. So after all of that, then we come to engine number 9, and we also have actions to go along with this. I have a whole video, it might be out, it might be about to come out, I'm not sure, but about engine number 9, and so you can check that out for like the full, really in-depth for different ways to use it. But basically right now we're doing actions, so we're going engine number 9, going down Chicago line, see it sparkle, see it shine, engine number 9, engine number 9, sorry, 9, going down Chicago line, if the train should jump the track, do you get your money back? And so we do that, and then I remind them that rhythm is the way the words go, and about Ta and Titi, and how Ta is 1 sound on a beat, Titi is 2, and those are all in here. These slides are in my engine number 9 Google Slides lesson, my engine number 9 lesson pack, which I will link below. And then I show them the big kid versions of Ta and Titi. After that, we see if we can figure out the rhythm to the song. So I have them tell me in the chat if each word is a Ta word or a Titi word. So we just go through the first line. So we'll do engine, and they tell me is it Ta or Titi, and I'll quickly write down like check this person is correct or X this person is not correct, so I know. And then I'll pull the little hearts off. Again, this is in my Google Slides lesson, and then we can see what it is. Again, if you got it right, say booyah, and they're like booyah. And so we go through that. They only have the attention span for 1 slide, full disclosure. So we just do the 1 and then we move on. But it does give me a really good idea of like, okay, this person understands, this person doesn't. And then I'll show them all of the rhythms, and I'll say it while they tap the rhythms on the screen, and then we'll play them so that our TTs are on our legs and our Tas are up here. So like engine number 9, going down Chicago line. And that helps them to differentiate the 2 different notes. After that, we end with something that's really fun, and that is the song Monkey in a Chair. I don't know if this is copyrighted or not, so fingers crossed that I am not breaking any laws, but I know I found it in Game Plan, so I will link Game Plan down below. And this one is so cute. It goes, oh my goodness, I declare, there's a monkey in a chair. Copy him because it's true. Monkey see and monkey do. So typically what we do is one kid comes up to the front and they keep the steady beat on different parts of their body, and we all have to copy them. Since we were on Zoom, we picked one person and then we just watched their square, and we also did the rhythm instead of the beat so that we could, you know, keep that theme going. So they would be like, oh my goodness, I declare, there's a monkey in a chair. You know, whatever they wanted to do. It's super cute, it's super simple, and pretty quick too. On Thursday, the kids come in, we go over our engine number 9 song again, do the actions, do the, you know, engine number 9, and review Ta and Titi, which are those same slides we used the other day. And then we're doing the train game. So the train game is a Google Slides game that I have in my TPT shop. I will link it down below, and it is so much fun, so much fun. And basically you click on the rhythm that matches the word that's on there, and you get to build the train. So for example, the first one says track, and it has a Ta and a Titi. So I put it up on the screen, we clap it out, I have them type in the chat whether they think it is Ta or Titi, and then we figure out what's correct, and then every time it's correct, we start building a train. So then we get our track. And then the next one is engine, so they again type that in the chat, and then when we get it right, then now we have our engine. And so we keep going until we get through the whole thing. At the end, there is a reward slide, I said, and it is a music K8 video, that's the penguin polka, which is literally just there for fun. But we did not do that. Instead, we played a freeze dance with the song A Train, and because, you know, got to keep that train theme going, and also because we're going to talk about jazz tomorrow. So that is what we're doing on Thursday. I also write this down, and this is more of like an assessment than the other one being more of like just a quick little classwork activity. On Friday, we're talking all about jazz, and so we start with the A Train like we talked about yesterday, and I'll And so we'll move with our train and we'll listen to the song. I'll teach them the chorus and they go through that. And then after that, we read the book Miles the Crocodile, which is really cute. It's super short, but it's all the different colors. And so then I ask them what color they think a train would be. And then after that, we listen to Blue Skies because, you know, blue colors. Got a whole thing. With Blue Skies, we're tracing the melody. So we go, blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see, and keep going. We also stop for a second and talk about the different instruments in jazz because I really want to make sure that they understand like the names of all the different instruments. And so we quickly go through that and then we come back to Blue Skies and we listen and we play freeze dance and it's just all sorts of fun. So that was a lot of information and not a lot of time. That is everything I'm teaching my first graders in this month. We're working on that again, Ta and Titi, and kind of dipping our toes into the world of jazz and just, you know, having some fun. So I hope you found this helpful. If you are teaching online, there are a ton of videos on this channel that talk all about teaching virtually. And I also have a book, I don't know if you can see it right here, that's called Virtual Music Lessons. It is all about literally virtual music lessons you can do with your kiddos. There's like 100 pages, tons and tons of resources. It includes all sorts of different activities, all sorts of different grades, and it comes with some freebies that you get on Google Drive that are like Google Slides and activities your kids can actually do. Probably, frankly, are worth more than the book costs, but that's okay with me because my goal is to help you. So you can click the links down below. You can buy it on Amazon in paperback form, or you can also buy it in an ebook form. Either way, you can do that, or if you just want to go and watch the videos, that's cool too. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave in the comments what you would like to see next time, and I will see you later. Bye.